In a quiet city where time moved in predictable patterns, there lived a man named Elias who collected moments, not objects, not memories, but actual moments, tiny shimmering fragments of time that he stored in delicate glass vials. No one knew how he did it. Some whispered that he had made a deal with something older than time itself. Others believed he had simply been born with the gift. What they did know was this: Elias had a shop filled with moments, and for a price, you could relive something lost. A woman once came in, trembling. "I want to feel my mother's embrace again," she whispered. Elias nodded and selected a vial from a wooden shelf. When she opened it, a golden mist swirled around her, and for a brief, breathtaking instant, she was a child again, wrapped in the scent of lavender and warm wool. A businessman arrived, eyes heavy with regret. "The moment before I ruined everything," he said. Elias handed him a bottle with a silver glow. He opened it, and suddenly he stood at a fork in the road of his past, watching himself choose. He saw the way his fingers had hovered over the phone before making that call, the hesitation that could have saved everything. But moments were not just for remembering. Some came to Elias seeking moments they had never lived. A man who had never known love bought a stolen kiss under a Parisian street lamp. A woman who had never seen the ocean let the waves crash over her in a memory that was not her own. One evening, a stranger entered the shop, dressed in a long, dark coat. He moved with the heavy grace of someone who had lived too long. He placed a single gold coin on the counter. "What do you seek?" Elias asked. The stranger's eyes, the color of dying embers, met his. "The moment you regret the most." Elias hesitated. He had never parted with one of his own. He reached beneath the counter, fingers trembling over a single vial, darker than the others. He had kept it hidden for years, too afraid to relive it himself. The stranger took the vial, uncorked it, and breathed it in. For the first time in his life, Elias saw someone else relive his greatest sorrow. And when the stranger opened his eyes, he simply nodded. Elias never saw him again. But the next morning, when he opened the shop, he found something unexpected: a new vial placed carefully on his counter. It shimmered with a light he had never seen before, a moment waiting to be lived. And for the first time, Elias wondered, had he spent so long collecting time that he had forgotten to live it? Vocabulary shimmering, shining with a soft, tremulous light, whispered, spoken very softly, often to convey secrecy or emotion. Embrace, an act of holding someone closely in one's arms. A hug. Hesitation, the action of pausing or delaying due to uncertainty. Sorrow, a feeling of deep distress caused by loss, disappointment, or other misfortune.